Hey guys, Drew here, back with another video, and welcome to Game 2 recap of the Montreal Canadiens versus Washington Capitals series in the 2025 Stanley Cup playoffs. And now in this game, once again, Washington takes it over Montreal, winning 3-1, even though it was technically 2-1. But, I mean, Washington did score an empty net goal with 1.5 seconds left on the clock. But yeah, it was a really rough game for Montreal. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Um, there isn't really much nice things to say. I'm going to be quite honest about Montreal. And you know the famous saying, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say it. So it may be a shorter video. The one goal scored by Montreal was Christian Dvorak, even though Anderson may have had it. I'm not quite sure. Anderson kind of helped Dvorak jam that puck in. So nice play by Dvorak. That line was really great last night. Definitely one of the better lines in this year's playoffs for Montreal because they have more playoff experience, I've noticed. Overall, Patrick Laine, I know most people online are talking about how poor his play was last night. It wasn't great. His overall game, I've noticed this year with Montreal, when he started, like his first couple games, he started hot. Like, he started getting a lot of goals, a lot of power play minutes. But then he kind of faded off as the season went by. And now in this year's playoffs, it's noticed like he's got hands of stone. It looks like almost on the ice. He'll fiddle with it and then he'll bobble it and it'll be lost. And then his one timers haven't been great. Hudson's been feeding him the puck on the power play, and he's just missed the net by like 10 feet. And that just can't happen in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Hopefully, Laine is able to bounce back in Game 3 if he is playing. But yeah, tough game from him. Mike Matheson as well. I mean, I don't really know why he's playing in the Montreal Canadiens lineup right now. I do think that he should be replaced with our Jack guy. Montreal does need a little bit of more physicality into their lineup because we've got smaller guys like Caulfield, Suzuki, Hudson. You can name more and more. They are smaller guys and they don't really know how to play physically wise. More so they focus on their skill. When Jack is more of a physicality guy. Another guy that could possibly draw into the lineup if Laine was healthy scratched in Game 3 for his poor performance in Game 2. You could put in Michael Pezzetta. I haven't been quite a big fan of Pezzetta, to be quite honest with you, this year. Had 0 points in 13 games for Montreal, but he is a really physical player for the Habs, and he brings a physical element to the Habs lineup that they need desperately in this year's playoffs. So maybe Pezzetta could come in and draw into the lineup and replace a guy like Laine maybe, or if Laine isn't able to play because he was benched for the entire third period. Armia only played 1 minute, one shift in the entire third. So I don't really think it was a tough period from him. It's just that he was on a line with Laine and Laine was benched, so he didn't get much minutes in the third either. Montreal's gonna have to bounce back in Game 3. Back at the Bell Center could be a key factor into a possible win heading in back to the Bell Center, because that place is going to be rocking, going to be wanting a Habs win in that game. It's the only time to tell what happens in that matchup. As other matchups across the NHL, it's been quite interesting. LA is up 2-0 over Edmonton. There's a lot of 2-0s I've noticed. I mean, Dallas is kind of shocking Colorado. They've won both games in OT, so they're kind of winning by a hair. So Dallas, I'm actually kind of rooting for Dallas because I'm not quite a big fan of back-to-backs. Now, Colorado isn't a back-to-back, of course, but they did win back in 2022. I'm obviously rooting against the Panthers. I'm hoping Tampa is able to beat them, even though I don't really want Tampa to win either because they won the Cup back in 2021 and 2020. So I'd like to see a newer team win. Dallas hasn't won the Cup since 1999, so it would be nice to see if they could get a Cup. The Vegas-Minnesota series, I mean, Minnesota's kind of shocking Vegas. It's tied series right now, heading back to the state of hockey. Only time can tell what happens in that series. And then Toronto, I mean, their rolling, their steamroll in Ottawa, it seems to look like. You can definitely tell the Ottawa-Toronto series really reminds me a lot of this Montreal-Washington series, where Montreal's inexperienced in the playoffs. They don't really know what to do. They're running around. They aren't connected. Don't really know what to do. But in that Game 2 Ottawa-Toronto series was literally a copy and paste version of Game 1 of the Washington-Montreal series. Ottawa came back in the third, and then immediately Toronto ended with a Max Domi OT winner, pretty nice to see Domi score an OT, especially with Ty in attendance. But yeah, so a tough look for Montreal heading into Game 3 as they're down 2-0 to Washington. Will they come back in the series, or is this pretty much it for the Montreal season? And leave your comments in the comment section down below. If you liked today's video, make sure to give you a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also, one more thing to mention, Montembeault cannot give up as much rebounds as he has been in this year's playoffs because it's leading to some really good chances that Montembeault can't really let in. So hopefully he bounces back in Game 3 because some of those goals were a little tough on him. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. And I'll talk to you all again in the Game 3 recap.